I've been a consultant with Preston Innovations now for well over 20 years, and I thought I'd seen some of the biggest product launches in fishing tackle ever until now. And as we always do at Preston Innovations, we push the boat out, and there's no one better than Kerry, who's going to talk us through August's 2024 product launch.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
When we first introduced Superium poles, they were a huge success. We'd used the finest Japanese carbon technology to create a range of pole that has been unparalleled with rigidity, strength and balance across all the models in the range. So when we sat down looking at how we could take everything to the next step, we had a real challenge on our hands. Fortunately, we've taken every single pole in the price point and tried to make it that bit better. Months of testing, looking at all the little edges that can give you the best possible pole for your money across the Superium range, and we have done it. Some of the brilliant features include DuraWrap technology and reinforcements in all the right places to ensure that the pole is superbly durable and you get longevity out of your product. Of course, a lot of people are catching a lot of fish these days, taking poles apart all the time. We want your pole to last as long as possible, so this DuraWrap technology is a real feature. The Superium X top kits have also had an upgrade. Of course, before we had some markers on there so you could fine tune your rigs. We've now set that at 1-inch increments. This is perfect when you're looking for those fine tunes on the bank to make sure everything's perfect. It's almost like you've got a depth marker already on your pole. Really, really handy. And of course, all the top kits across the range are all interchangeable. So whether you're fishing with the Superium X margin or even the flagship X95, you know you've got the best quality in your top kits because they're fully interchangeable. If you're buying a brand new Superium pole, you want it to come in the best luggage available. Preston's market leading holdalls come with a range of Superium poles. The 95, 75 and 55 come with the beautiful high quality, market leading hard case pole safe. This brilliant pole holdall keeps your pole safe and secure on transit and makes sure you've got the ultimate piece of equipment ready to go on the bank. The Superium 35, 25, 15 and carp pole all come with the market leading high quality Supera X holdalls. Again, keeping your pole safe and secure and nice and clean for transportation and when on the bank. Let's take a look at some of the poles. Leading the way is the Superium X95 16 metre pole package. This is Preston Innovations flagship pole, and what an incredible piece of kit it is. Used in the highest level of matches with all styles of fishing. This pole is incredibly strong, incredibly rigid and brilliantly balanced to give you everything you need for a modern pole angler as a top of the range product. It's that step on from the brilliant X90, and that's what we've been looking for with all our poles. Next we have the X75 16 metre pole. We've been incredibly proud that we can offer a pole in this price bracket that really is a market leader. And this X75 was a real challenge for us to push on from the incredible successful X70 pole. But we've managed it. After rigorous testing by all our consultants, we've seen that this X75 is an incredible market leader at its price point and perfect whether you're targeting carp, F1s on commercials, or if you're fishing 16 metre on a canal, this pole is going to do the ultimate job. This pole is ultra responsive at full length, and it's got all of the features of all our Superium poles that make them stand out in the market. The package is also incredible, and you know with this pole you're getting a real market leader. The Superium X55 16 metre pole. Like all the Superium poles, we're always looking for the best possible pole at the best possible price point, and we believe the X55 has truly done that. Again, the success of the X50 was incredible, but this pole takes everything that little bit further, that step higher quality, and that unbelievable rigidity, strength and balance that we get across all Superium poles. As always, the package is remarkable. This is going to be a real leader if this is the price point you're looking for your pole. The Superium X35 16 metre pole package. Now in the past, the Superium X30 was on a slightly different mandrel from the poles above it in the range. However, we knew if we were going to push the boundaries, you would want that price point of pole to come in at the same mandrel as the poles above. And that is what we have done. And that has given us an incredible performance at a ridiculous price point for this 16 metre pole. As with all Superium poles, the package is incredible, so you know you are getting true value for money and a pole that is incredible performance. The X35 is going to be a real winner. The Superium X25 14.5 metre pole package. This is where things start to get really exciting, because when you're looking at shorter lengths of pole, you can adjust the mandrel to get the optimum performance. And with the X25 and the X15 pole that we're going to touch on in a minute, we've done that. We've adjusted the mandrel to ensure that you get the ultimate performance at your price point. This pole is quite frankly ridiculous. In testing, we were using this in the highest level matches in incredible situations. Blowing a gale, big carp, little fish. It was ridiculous how well this pole performed. A 14.5 metre pole with a great package. This pole is a real winner. The X15 13 metre pole package. Now, not everybody wants a full length 16 metre pole. A lot of people are fishing at a reduced length these days. You don't need to go those big distances to catch loads and loads of fish. So once again, when we were looking at a 13 metre pole, we could change things around. The Superium top kits, as with all the Superium poles, will fit across the range. So you know you've got an incredible high quality top kit on your pole. But the mandrel is the same as the X25. It's adjusted to make sure when you're fishing at those shorter lengths, maybe 10, 11, 13 metres, you're getting the most incredible pole for the money. And again, a brilliant kit with loads of extras, and all the amazing features we've touched on for Superium poles are present in this Superium X15 13 metre pole package. Superium Power Carp 13 metre pole. This is a really interesting pole because we were set the challenge of making an incredible power carp pole. Now, when you're looking to fish for big fish and you're looking to really give them some power, you're not talking about extreme distances. Often, most of the time, we're talking about big bags of fish at close range. We have done the Superium Power Carp pole at 13 metres. This means we can give you an incredible pole for the incredible price point, and making sure that if you want something that is there for these huge catches of fish that are happening up and down the country and across Europe, you're going to get it with this Power Carp 13 metre pole. A quite frankly ridiculous pole for the money, super strong, super reliable and incredible balance. This Power Carp is going to be the ultimate winner of the Superium pole range. The Superium Power Margin 8.5 metre pole. Margin poles are incredibly popular these days. If you're going on any commercial, it's almost a must-have for any angler because you get some incredible benefits. Not only do you get an unbelievably strong pole, power margin, 8.5 meter Superium pole is that little bit slimmer. It feels nice in the hand. It's incredible to fish with. If all your fishing is done at short range on commercials, this is an incredible winner for you because you can have the Superium X top kits now on your power margin pole. What an incredible opportunity to fish with balanced tackle for great big fish, or if you just love throwing your pole around and catching huge bags, a margin pole is incredible for the money. Supera X Superlite feeder rods. Our Supera X feeder rods have led the way in incredible quality using the highest materials when it comes to feeder rods and at a brilliant price point. These rods are remarkable in quality and we knew we had to bring those features to the Superlite range. So just like the Supera X feeder rods, we've used the X-Wrap technology along with the minimal guides to create our best blanks yet and perfect performance at every length. Let's take a little look. First of all, the Supera X Superlite 10 foot. This is based off the Supera SL 10 foot blank because, let's be honest, that rod was perfect, a brilliant rod, but now we've got this extra level of carbon, this extra level of minimal guides, that extra level of performance and put it into the Supera X Superlite 10 foot version. A quite frankly ridiculously beautiful rod, the softest, lightest, responsive feeder rod I have ever used, an incredible piece of kit. The Supera X Superlite 11 foot feeder. When you're using light feeder rods, not everybody wants shorter lengths. That's why we've gone for this 11 foot and a 12 foot version. The 11 foot is designed to hit distances up to about 40 meters. Typically you're going to be fishing 25 to probably 40 meters with this rod, depending on the size of feeder you're using. What we've done differently with this rod, we've strengthened up the bottom of the rod very slightly. So we've got an unbelievably soft rod, beautiful in its action for playing those lunges from fish to prevent hook pulls, but with the power in at the butt just for casting that little bit further than the shorter versions. The Supera X Superlite 12 foot. We've never had a 12 foot Superlite model and we have taken our time with this, let me tell you. I have personally spent a long time testing various different samples of this 12 foot rod. We wanted something that could not only cast the weights that you might need with a 12 foot rod, but also was softer for longer. So when you're catching those fish, those skimmers, bream, big roach, anything, big hybrids that are going to give you those big lunges, head nods at distance, typically when fishing braid, you need something ultra forgiving. But when you're using a 12 foot rod, the reason you're using a longer rod is probably to get over a shelf, get past the marginal weed, or just that little bit of extra distance. So you can cast in excess of 40 meters with this rod with feeders up to 45 gram. So you've got a perfect rod there for fishing that medium distance and catching all sorts of size fish, but retaining the perfect soft action of all Superlite Supera X feeder rods. The Supera X Superlite 12 foot float rod. We wanted to do a float rod in this Superlite range that was perfect for fishing on commercials, naturals and catching silverfish, carp, F1s, basically all those fish that you just need that slightly softer rod for. Not the big power bagging that you might have in summer, but a balanced rod that means you can fish traditional waggler tactics, and regardless of what you hook, you know you're going to be in perfect control, but also have the forgiveness to make sure you don't get those horrible hook pulls. So if you like fishing with balanced tackle, light hook lengths, we felt 12 foot was the perfect length. Not too long, just balanced beautifully so you can hit the bites, but make sure you've got the forgiveness to land every fish. Supera X Superlite quiver tips. We've done a ½ ounce, 0.75 of an ounce and an ounce tip for all the Supera X Superlite rods. We took a long time looking at the tips. Tips are a crucial part of a soft feeder rod, and we've made these a beautiful blend of glass and carbon to ensure that you get that soft action in the tip to register the bite and ensure it keeps going. Beautiful, durable tips for the perfect Superlite rods. We've added 2 new rods to the Monster Extreme distant feeder range. Monster Extreme distant feeder rods have blown everybody away with their incredible performance, power and distance at an unbelievable price points. These rods are taking everybody by storm who goes distance fishing or loves a big heavy feeder on a river. So we've added 2 more to the range because they seem incredibly popular and you've been asking for those extended and reduced lengths. First up, the 3.6 meter length rod. This is going to be a brilliant rod for those anglers who love a bit of heavy duty feeder fishing on a river or just chucking that feeder with that shorter rod. Sometimes speed is really important when casting. People love to compress that rod by using the rod a little bit quicker. Shorter rods allow you to do that. So if you want a shorter rod but still being able to cast in excess of 100 meters, this 3.6 meter rod is going to do a remarkable job. The 4.5 meter version. What can I say about this rod? It scared me to death when I took it out testing because it can take up to 220 grams in weight and cast feeders ridiculous distance. Really strong. So if you are looking for the ultimate casting tool to cast the furthest you can ever going to cast, this 4.5 meter rod will be the one for you. Bait Up Extreme 3.6 meters. The bait up rod is an essential part of the feeder angler's armoury. It allows you to introduce large amounts of bait quickly, reliably with strong line, powerful reels, and now the perfect rod for the job. 3.6 meters is 12 foot in length, which means if you're going to bait up anything from 10 meters to 80 meters, this rod's going to do the job. A very responsive tip, which means when you're shaking bait out, you need a tip nice and stiff that's going to allow that feeder to empty cleanly where you want it to. The action has been tweaked and tested to be the perfect bait up rod. You know you're going to want this in your feeder fishing armoury. Extremity SD feeder reels. Now, unless you've been in a dark cave in the fishing world for the last 5 years, you will know an Extremity feeder reel is potentially the best feeder reel on the market. A ridiculous price for an incredible piece of kit. The Extremity reel has been used at the highest level across world championships and all domestic high-level matches by all our consultants for a long time. We know this is our most reliable, durable reel with power beyond compare. A remarkable reel. It stood the test of time, but now we've got the ability to push it even further. The Extremity SD reels come with some increased features. Let's have a look at them. First of all, we've got a beautiful aluminium machine spool. This is a real thing of beauty, giving it a proper classy look. We've got the one-piece bail arm that works smoothly and is really durable. It just means that you're not going to get that bend, misplacement, damage when it's in your bag. The speed drag is something we've added across our range of reels. This means you can react to those fish that much quicker. Rather than multiple turns on the top using the drag, you can just use half turns to release the drag so you don't get broke by these match-winning fish. We've got the impact resistance body, which is a real standout feature of these reels because it means these are proper workhorses. This is what you want whenever you're fishing. You want something that's going to take the hammer but still work perfectly with that powerful and reliable worm shaft every single time. We've now got a beautiful CNC machined handle with a soft touch rubber grip. The spools are always the extra wide versions with that optimum capacity, which is really important. What you don't want is a super deep spool that you've got to fill up with hundreds and hundreds of meters of line. We've looked at every one to make sure it's perfect. Whether you're mono or braid fishing, they're going to be just right for you. As always with the Extremity reels, they come in the 520 and 620 sizes. These sizes haven't changed, but now we've also added the remarkable XDR version of the Extremity reel. This is absolutely huge. This is your distance reel, the one you've been waiting for. If you are a distance feeder angler who wants the power and reliability the Extremity provides, the Extremity XTR reel is going to be an absolute must. It's the biggest reel that Preston Innovations have made, almost in that mini pit category. It's going to be completely perfect if you're a distance feeder angler, or you just want that extra power on the river to pump in those big fish or your big feeders. There is now the third reel in the range. So we've got the 520, 620 and XTR Extremity reels. An exciting time for Extremity feeder fishing reels. The hard case cool safe white edition. Something that I consider to be absolutely crucial when I'm fishing is to have the perfect bait. Looking after my bait and having it in best condition possible has been essential, and the hard case cool safe has been a guaranteed place on the bank with me ever since it came out. Now, in really hot conditions, if you want to look after your bait, we thought, why not bring out the white edition? White is fantastic for reflecting heat. It's going to keep your bait cool, your drinks cool, everything that you need to be looked after. This is a real winning product. Supera X 4-rod 195. Our Supera X 4-rod holdall has been incredibly popular. You've been telling us how it fits your rods brilliantly and you love having it on the bank with you when you're fishing. Only thing we felt we could improve on was if you're looking to use really long rods in two-piece, you might need that slight more length. Some people don't like a long holdall, some people love a long holdall. So we've added the 195 into the already incredibly popular Supera X 4-rod range. This is a real winner. It takes rods up to 12 foot in two-piece, or if you want to stagger and get a few more rods in, the 195 is going to be a real winner for you. Supera X 6-rod 185. Supera X 6-rod holdall is something that I've been asking for in my fishing in particular for a long time, because I like to carry loads of different rods onto the bank, as many of you do as well. Whether it's a range of feeder rods, float rods, a combination of the two, this 6-rod holdall at 185 length can get a ridiculous amount of rods. Designed for 6 rods, I can tell you I've been using up to 9 rods in this holdall. It's an incredible piece of kit, brilliantly made with that same Supera X luggage that has been so successful in everything else. It's got the hard case outer shell, internal fastening points, and of course the strong oversized zips, which means in and out, super durable stuff when you're on the bank. Don't forget the X40D wipe down material means in these muddy fisheries that we go to week in, week out, you can wipe down your kit to make sure it's nice and clean when loading back into your car. Supera X net bag. A compact net bag suitable for storing up to 3 keep nets and a selection of landing nets. This is built using the robust 840D material and featuring a waterproof internal lining that makes transporting wet nets really easy and clean. We've got the strong oversized zips along with the detachable padded shoulder straps. So this beautifully sized keep net bag gets those 3 keep nets in, just what you want on a lot of places these days. Supera X tray bag. A dedicated bag designed to house all sizes of Ventomite side trays, which is perfect for keeping them all in one place and safe from damage on transportation. The base of the bag features a tough mesh which allows airflow and prevents unwanted smells and growth in the bottom of your bag. It's perfect for trays, and an external pocket is also there for any smaller off-box accessories. Again, like most of our luggage, it comes with a detachable padded shoulder strap, the 840D wipe down material and a padded carry handle. This is going to be a real winner. Supera EVA accessory cases. EVA accessory cases have been unbelievably popular, so we've done a range of sizes, meaning that you can take all your different various bits onto the bank safely, securely and fully waterproof from the elements. We've got extra large, large, medium, small and extra small. A brilliant range of cases, meaning whatever your requirement, however you wish to store your fishing tackle, you can do it securely, safely and cleanly in these brilliant Supera X EVA accessory cases. The Supera X XL EVA accessory case. The XL version of this EVA accessory case is brilliant because we've designed it to store perfectly under your seat box. There's space under there for storage, and people always like the EVA style of case because it allows them quick access to their tackle, to their rigs, and something heavy duty and waterproof that they can get to nicely under their box. So we thought, why not design one that can go perfectly under the box? Just like all the EVA accessory cases, high quality material, super durable and waterproof, this is going to be a real winner. Supera X 3 litre and 5 litre bowls. These heavy duty stackable bowls are perfect for all ranges of baits, ground baits, pellets, casters, worms, maggots, etc. In 3 litre and 5 litre size, it means whatever you need on the bank, you can keep your bait in perfect condition. The Supera X pellet wetter. Preston Innovations led the way with the pellet wetter to make sure your pellets were perfect on the bank every time. It's been a market leading product year in, year out, and now we've updated it to suit the Supera X Luggage. This pellet wetter, if you want the perfect pellets on the bank, is a product you must have. Supera X Drop Bucket. A drop bucket is a lovely piece of equipment to have with you on the bank. It allows you to pick up the water with the long adjustable cord. Often it's difficult to reach down onto venues to get to the water. Or if you just want to get some water to sort your bait out on the bank, the drop bucket made of firm EVA is absolutely perfect. The Supera X Eva System. A uniquely designed bait storage system which allows you to carry several bait tubs or small accessories to the bank. It comes complete with 4 EVA bowls. The lid has a magnetic fastener which allows you to open it quickly and smoothly in the worst weather. An ingenious system that works incredibly well. The Supera X 3 litre Ventom tub. Ventom tubs have been ridiculously popular. They've given you something to keep your bait in top condition. Maggots, worms, they stop them from overheating. They also allow them to breathe within the tubs without sweating up and ruining your bait on the hottest or coldest days. Perfect for storing all your live baits on transportation. It comes with a lid, so if you want our biggest tub yet, the 3 litre Ventom tub is perfect for keeping your bait in top condition. Supera X Bait Safe Mini. This is ideal when fishing in poor conditions. You can easily cover your bait with a 100% waterproof overfit lid, which means even baits like maggots will stay dry in the worst conditions. A beautiful product that's perfect for keeping your bait in top condition on the bank. Supera X Small EVA Net Bag. Now, not everybody goes fishing on venues where you need to take multiple keep nets. If you just want to take a single keep net and landing net, particularly on a lot of natural venues, this beautifully compact small EVA net bag will be the one for you. It's 100% waterproof. It allows you to keep your keep net and landing nets nice and clean and secure, and not that great big bulky bag that's more designed for multiple landing nets. So if you're a natural water angler who's taking one keep net, this is the bag you've been waiting for. The Supera X Cool Bag. Cool bags are brilliant for keeping your bait cool in the summer months. This features an insulated lining and the white EVA construction, again using the white to repel the heat. It can also be used for a small carry-all for bait boxes or other associated products. It isn't just there for bait. It's that 40 by 20 by 22 centimetre size, a brilliant size of luggage and super flexible for all different things you might wish to take on the bank. Carbon Match Landing Nets. This was a really exciting project. We thought, can we make some lightweight, super strong carbon frames for landing nets to give you the lightest, most optimum performance landing net there is out there? And we've done it. strong and lightweight carbon frame using our incredibly popular durable mesh and available in 16-inch and 18-inch sizes. These incredible lightweight nets will be a must-have for any angler. Absolute hook length box XL. There's always a demand for that bigger hook box, so we've now done a hook box which can take up to 1 meter hook lengths. It's 50 centimeters in line, but it's got some beautiful features. It's got a removable soft TPE line guard, which allows you to bring your hook lengths along and fold the line round the back without kinking the hook length, really looking after the line and creating up to 1 meter hook lengths. So you've got the same strong, robust molded pins, the removable line guards, secure magnet fastenings, and a robust hard case outer shell, which means when it's raining, as it locks together, the rubber seal keeps your hook lengths in perfect condition in this robust hard case. So long hook length anglers, 30 centimeters all the way up to the meter, this is the hook box you've been waiting for. The Offbox Stopwatch. Whether you're fishing a pole, feeder, whatever it might be, using a stopwatch to regulate your time to make sure you're getting the best out of your day has become a popular feature with all match anglers. We've recognised this and we know that you're going to want it nicely to hand to allow everything to be kept and recorded cleanly. So we've got this brilliant water resistant stopwatch which comes supplied on a 36mm snap lock knuckle, so you can keep it in the perfect position out of the way so you can monitor your time properly and get the best from your day. If you don't want to use the stopwatch as it is, you can also have it on time function, a brilliant way of knowing the time throughout the match. Natural N60 hooks. We've added to our natural hook range with the incredibly strong N60 hook. In sizes from 6 to 14, these are quite frankly our strongest hook yet. A strong pattern which features that round bend and long shank and a large spade, because you're likely to be tying these up with thicker line for those beautiful days when you're bagging quality fish. Whether it's feeder fishing, pole fishing, these hooks are going to be absolutely brilliant. They feature our very popular black nickel finish with that beak point and razor sharp. So if you're looking for a proper bagging session with some big baits, thank God the N60 is here. EVA Pole End Caps. We know an EVA pole end cap is really popular with pole anglers. It not only means that it looks after your pole during transit, you can also use it whilst fishing to look after the ends of your pole. So the EVA pole end caps in 45mm, 47mm and 49mm mean there's going to be one to fit your pole and keep it in the best condition. Pole end protectors. A lightweight, durable plastic joint protector designed to protect sections from damage and unwanted chips. All the sizes feature a beautiful conical design, so when you go to put your pole sections together, that shape almost allows them to guide together that little bit quicker rather than dinting them into each other like we've all done a million times. Get these fitted in your pole and your pole is definitely going to last longer and make you much more efficient. Hydratech Welly boots. Designed to keep your feet warm and dry, the Hydratech Welly boot are perfect for all weather conditions. A strong reinforced sole with a moulded tread offers the perfect balance of comfort and grip in all terrains. The robust neoprene along the top of the boot offers a great range of movement, but of course retaining that waterproof element which is essential on any boot. This is a design that we've used well in the past. We've tweaked it, we've redesigned it. It's a beautifully comfortable boot available in UK sizes 7 to 12. Duratech all-terrain boots. Now if you're not into a welly style boot and you want more of a terrain boot, more of that walking style boot, these are a comfortable, durable pair of boots which feature a breathable membrane for keeping you comfortable in all conditions. They feature a robust sole, so if you're walking over rough ground, these are going to be absolutely perfect, with some subtle branding, so if you're like me and like to use them away from fishing as well, they're going to be absolutely perfect. They've got a comfortable padded ankle support, a lace-up design, and reinforced in all the key stress areas. Available in sizes 7 to 12 a really, really great terrain boot. Hydratech soft shell. The Hydratech jacket is perfect for wearing on cool days. It offers fantastic protection from wind and cold and is a showerproof barrier, perfect as a flexible style coat. It features elasticated cuffs, which means it eliminates the risk of water running down your arm while you're fishing, and 3-zip pockets, so you've got a perfect place for valuables such as phone, keys, etc. The adjustable hood helps keep out the wind and light showers, and not only that, it's super comfortable and comes in a range of sizes, and if it can look good on me, it can look good on anybody. From small to 4XL, the Hydratech soft shell is a beautiful coat. Windproof fleece jacket. Windproof jackets have always been popular, and this one's going to be perfect for just keeping that wind chill out when it's spring, autumn and into winter. It's that unique material that's windproof yet breathable to help keep you warm and, more importantly, comfortable on the bank. It features draw cords on the hood and the waist and the cuffs, which means however you are, however you're fitted, you can adjust the coat to fit you. It can also be worn underneath your waterproof suit, so it's a perfect addition for keeping warm in wet conditions. Celsius joggers. I think from November to March, I'm rarely out of my Celsius joggers. Home and on the bank, these incredibly comfortable joggers, getting rid of the need for any trousers underneath your original trousers. The best thing about these are they're dual layered. They keep the heat in. The thick insulation with the double lining is incredible. They really are a super comfortable, super warm jogger. If you go fishing in the winter, these are an absolute must. They come in a range of sizes. They look good. To be quite honest, you need these if you go fishing in winter.